I actually looked up the word accelerate because I wanted to remember what it was in its fullness. And it's about igniting and firing up and acting as an accelerant, right? And some of the ripples that Jessica and I uncovered were like the work of Luke and Saskia in Belgium to activate this learning network in positive education and positive psychology throughout the Netherlands and Belgium to accelerate that. They brought a cohort of people to Dallas and are continuing to move that project forward. Justine in Canada is working to build a appreciative inquiry three-phase youth study and working with the woman Tamara, who is now connected to the Geelong Positive Education Institute in Canada. So one of the accelerants we heard from our colleague Jackie Wong in Singapore, who 10 years ago had begun an effort called Imagine Singapore to activate sort of wellness for youth through appreciative inquiry and positive education, particularly through the lens of character strengths. And that effort has been accelerated, is continuing because of the connections that she made in Dallas. And she talked most significantly about the notion of these connections helping her begin to understand transformation at scale, right? Large systemic transformation. So let's spend a minute listening to Jackie.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the biggest impact, I think, as I took away from it, is really the whole spectrum. And appreciative inquiry stands for transformation at scale of the whole. And that is very, very important. It's not about numbers, but the fact that it was representative across the sectors. And I experienced that myself last week when I did the appreciative inquiry certificate for educators. I was so wonderful because there was a whole spectrum from early childhood, right up to secondary school. And we were missing the higher education in the room, universities and tertiary. But even with that spectrum of the four sectors, what came alive in the room was a provocative idea. And one of the girls said, moving from place to phase, to really be student-centric, phases of education as seamless. So what my education looked like if we put the well-being of the child as the focus.